L'essor rapide des arts martiaux mixtes a vu une croisade autrefois condamnée devenir l'un des sports les plus connus au monde.
This sport comes from different grounds where this wasn't even legal at one point. Now it's on the biggest stage on earth.
Aujourd'hui, les combattants ont des récompenses en lutte universitaire,
two-time Division I All-American wrestler and Big 12 champ,
des titres dans d'autres sports de combat.
Five-time world champion kickboxer, jiu-jitsu world champion. She has been in combat since 12 years old.
Même des Olympiens font le saut pour disputer et gagner des titres de l'UFC.
Do you believe it?
Des champions deviennent des légendes mondiales. Vénérés pour leurs habiletés. Respectés pour leur professionnalisme. Malgré le spectacle et la gloire qui attirent les foules vers les arts martiaux modernes, il y a toujours un désir de voir quelque chose de brut et réel. Un bon vieux combat, pur et dur. À l'UFC 244 à New York, des combattants créés non pas par le côté sportif, mais par les rues endurcies des villes vont se disputer le droit d'être désignés comme le plus violent du sport.
People forget that that's what we tuned in for. It's for war.
Let's kill and be killed, like I always say.
The best warriors are the ones that are gonna make for the best fights.
This is a dog fight, ladies and gentlemen.
You got two bad motherfuckers going at it.
What a finish for MASVIDAL!
Fans should expect pure violence.
One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see!
Le mi-moyen du top 5, MASVIDAL.
I had to show them that there's consequences sometimes.
Forgé dans les rues de Miami,
There's some bad motherfuckers out there and you don't want to wake them up.
affrontera un guerrier de la côte ouest de Stockton, en Californie.
There ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who does it right but me and him.
Nate Diaz.
But he ain't no West Coast gangster. You know what I'm saying? This is for the baddest in the game.
La demi-finale verra l'un des meilleurs poids moyens au monde, GASTELUM.
Oh, he heard him.
Après son mémorable combat pour le titre,
Israel's trying to finish. Calvin's still fighting. What heart by GASTELUM.
poursuivre sa quête de l'or de l'UFC. Mais un retour chez les aspirants passe par l'ancien aspirant au titre des mi-moyens, Darren Till.
Oh! What if I goes down?
Qui monte chez les 185 livres avec ses propres rêves de championnat.
Darren Till is a stepping stone right now.
You're messing with the future champion, man. You are that roadblock.
I have to get him out of my way for me to be able to get to that title shot.
Let's send his ass back to England.
I hope he's not underestimating me.
Darren Till shocked the world!
And if he is, it's going to be a bad night for him.
Mais avant que la grosse pomme n'accueille les vedettes du combat qui veulent prouver qu'ils sont à leur place, préparez-vous d'abord au décompte de l'UFC 244. Si le centre économique de la Floride est le paradis des amateurs de plage, la criminalité demeure élevée et la violence omniprésente dans certains secteurs de Miami. C'est là qu'a grandi le mi-moyen de l'UFC, MASVIDAL.
Some parts of my life were a lot more humble than others. Some of the neighborhoods too. I had friends that had gotten hospitalized. I'd seen a lot of things, so it was a little different in the street.
Adolescent, MASVIDAL semble voué à un avenir prometteur dans la version des arts de combat de la Floride du Sud. Faisant partie de la série de vidéos de Kimbo Slice, enregistrée dans les débuts de YouTube.
As you know, we always keep this thing on the DL. You know what I'm saying? This is strictly underground access here.
There was a lot of times where I was nervous. You just don't know the elements that get brought into a street fight. Sometimes people had weapons. And at the end of the day, in the street, everything is fair, everything is legal. It's just survive. That's only real rules. Just survive.
Au lieu de finir son secondaire, MASVIDAL atteint le circuit professionnel du combat, où un élève de la rue peut prospérer.
What a story, literally fighting on the streets in the Miami street fighting circle. That's where he got his swagger.
Everything is completely different when I'm in a professional setting.
And no wasted motion, Pat. MASVIDAL takes advantage of every space given to him.
There's a referee there, there's a doctor there. I'm not worried about that. There's no weapons in there. Nobody's friends jumping in.
And MASVIDAL unloading.
So when I fight, I'm not worried about nothing.
MASVIDAL devient un pilier de l'UFC.
Street fighter becomes mixed martial artist. And a pretty darn good one.
Où il affronte n'importe qui, n'importe quand,
He's lighting him up now.
n'importe où.
This guy was just born a fighter. It's in his blood.
He's been around.
Yeah.
My! Big combination on the way up. Not just in MMA. In backyards, like running into satellite dishes and stuff, bare knuckle.
Jorge Masvidal!
He's an old school guy who's been fighting that long.
Boom! Slams him to the ground.
But he's got new school skills.
MASVIDAL looking to finish.
This dude is embracing the bad guys. Love me, hate me, watch me perform.
Dans un univers bondé d'athlètes décorés provenant de tous les types d'arts martiaux, MASVIDAL est l'un des derniers combattants dont les racines sont dans la rue.
There is a new welterweight contender, folks.
I'm a real fighter. Dana White. Bring me somebody. They can beat me.
L'autre vient de Stockton, en Californie. Une ville défavorisée au plan économique depuis des générations. Même avant que les crises économiques provoquent des saisies généralisées et des taux de criminalité plus élevés, la région a eu rarement l'occasion de s'enorgueillir. Sauf de ses héros locaux, Nick Diaz, et de son jeune frère, Nate.
I was in high school, and I remember my brother coming to watch me fight at a park. It was already a dramatic thing from the beginning, because it was like third period, fourth period, fifth period, it's like built up, and then you go to the park, and there's 100 people at the park that you're walking up to watch you fight, so it already got started right there. Got lined in parks in 9th grade. After it was all over, the cops came and broke it all up. Everybody went their different ways. My brother was going to train like he normally did. And he was like, you better come with me and train with that ass performance you put on earlier at the park. Before I knew it, and they were like, hey, you're fighting.
From that happy-go-lucky and smiling Diaz family, it's Nathan Diaz.
It's 21, 22, 23. I'm fighting 3 to 5 times a year.
He is really learning everything there is to know about MMA.
He's not going to get out of that. No, he's not.
I didn't even realize it, but a career was happening.
Outstanding performance by young Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz by submission.
It's our division. We gonna beat your asses, that's what's up.
Diaz just relentless.
Nate Diaz has arrived. Spectacular in every single aspect of the game. 209.
Stocky Cali, baby.
Après 10 ans à affronter les meilleurs adversaires de l'UFC,
Nate Diaz becomes the first man to stop Jim Miller.
Diaz constate que le sport évolue.
This is the beginning of the McGregor era.
In a span of just 2 years, Conor McGregor has gone from relative unknown to superstardom.
Le sport se mêle au divertissement.
This guy is a dead man walking.
Et les nouveaux athlètes peuvent vite devenir de grandes vedettes.
He's most certainly the biggest star in MMA by a long shot. What he's been able to do in such a short period of time has been nothing short of magnificent.
There's been waves of these people, but nobody's been fighting top 10 fighters the whole time. I've been in a high level since I started.
this might be the best shape we've ever seen him ever in his UFC career. He's taking it very seriously.
DIAZ voit alors le mérite qui lui revient être détourné. Et il est plus que temps de récolter.
Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight your ass. You know what's the real fight? What's the real money fight is me.
Il renoue avec le feu des projecteurs qui l'attendent depuis longtemps.
Nathan Diaz, come a long way from being Nick's little brother.
Lors de 2 combats d'affilée contre Conor McGregor.
Tremendous pressure by Nate Diaz. Diaz is going off.
Complétant son parcours du bas jusqu'au sommet. MASVIDAL était aussi prêt à tirer parti du travail d'une vie dans le combat. Et a récemment découvert sa propre façon de percer.
I'm the split decision king in the UFC. I have the most split decision losses. And I go, how about if I had won that fight? Where would my career be? Then I said, why the hell am I thinking like a peasant, like so petty? How about if I just ended people, no decision? I have to separate myself from the pack. Only way to do that is to end individuals. So that being said, fools are getting baptized, man, from here on out.
Darren Till fights back on UK shores after coming so close to realising his dream of wearing UFC gold. Jorge Masvidal is here. He said he wanted a top 10 opponent, he gets one.
À ses 2 dernières sorties, MASVIDAL trouve le moyen de lancer un message.
He's out! Jorge Masvidal gets a massive knockout win.
Un chaos dévastateur de l'ancien aspirant au titre Darren Till ouvre la voie à un combat contre le grappleur invaincu et provocateur Ben Askren.
So we got George, and you know, now he wants to put on this role as though it was his idea to take the fight. It definitely was not. He was trying to do everything he could to avoid it. This guy's weak. There's no way he could ever beat me. He just doesn't get it done when it comes to those fights that will put him over the hump. They need to keep the idiot away from me. He's that dumb, and I don't want any chances that he's gonna do something stupid before the fight. Bye-bye, Georgie! How mad is George gonna get at the face-off? It's gonna be so funny.
How do you beat him?
Any way I want.
What's happening in Vegas?
You ain't got nothing to say now.
I don't like this dude, man. I want to break his face, man. I want to break his rib cage.
His muscles aren't very big and his beard's pretty ugly. But besides that, I think it's gonna be total domination.
Askren, the favorite, as you'd expect. Jorge Masvidal, a live underdog, according to many tonight. All right, so here's the number 5 ranked welterweight in the world, Ben Askren. He has injected so much energy and flavor into this welterweight division since signing with the UFC.
He's gonna grab you and squeeze your head. He's gonna put that grip strength on you and you're gonna get confused. He's gonna hit you with that funk, that weird wrestling, and you're not gonna know what to do.
Absolutely. Ben is a freak of nature when it comes to the grappling and the wrestling. I'm excited to see how he handles it against somebody who's been in this octagon many times, like Jorge Masvidal.
Undefeated in the streets and making the walk for his 47th professional fight here tonight, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
And these guys just flapping gums at each other any chance they get.
Are you ready? Fight!
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see!
Oh my goodness.
And he has just turned in the fastest knockout in UFC history.
Yeah, he's still out.
Nice and easy. Hold on.
That was a brutal, brutal knockout.
And everyone in this arena in awe of what they just saw.
Talking wild, man. You know, I had to show him that there's consequences sometimes. There's some bad out there and you don't want to wake them up.
Congratulations, sir.
You guys are welcome for ending that dude.
Jorge Masvidal, ladies and gentlemen.
La finale de l'UFC 244 met en vedette le mi-moyen latin Jorge MASVIDAL. Dont le père cubain, Jorge Senior, s'installe à Miami, en Floride, au début des années 70. Quand il fuit le régime communiste du gouvernement cubain.
Muchas gracias. This is the Cuban way. Cuban coffee and a cigar. A lo cubano.
My father made his way to the United States a very daring, brave way. He got tires from tractors, and they made him into a boat, a raft, and just took off, you know?
At that time, they was taking you to the army, and they was preparing you to send you to Africa to fight. And I don't know fight for no communists, man. I am against everything is against communists. They are no good for nothing. So I decided when I was 15 years old to come to the United States. ¿Quiere probar una masita puerco con mojito?
Pork, my weakness. His belief was so firm that he was willing to risk his life for it. I can't imagine how much emotion he really has, because he's not very good at expressing. I could just see it in his eyes. He doesn't like to talk about things like that too, but he sees me and his eyes light up every time, you know.
See?
He's so proud of me, man. It's crazy how much he loves me.
Se acabó.
Bien.
Jorge MASVIDAL Senior a toujours eu des raisons d'être fier de son fils. Mais c'est sa plus récente victoire par KO qui envoie une onde de choc dans le monde des arts martiaux mixtes. Le produit de la American Top Team obtient ainsi plus de reconnaissance que jamais.
Oh, we've got a bad boy fighter from the streets of Miami with us.
Yes, we are joined by one of the hottest fighters the UFC has ever seen, Jorge MASVIDAL.
Dear Mr. Jorge MASVIDAL, I am a huge fan of yours and have been for years. You are one of the greatest fighters on the planet and one of the best ever. Appreciate that, my brother. For a long time, nobody knew who I was, just a very small, core group, so I think it's awesome.
It's been a long time coming,
It was the perfect storm, really, to catapult George to another level.
Your entire 5-second fight, it has sort of become the stuff of legend.
He comes out and gets the fastest KO in UFC history in devastating fashion.
Why does he look like he's sleeping on the job? Somebody tell me. Why'd they ever put this guy in there with me, Primo?
It was a pretty amazing moment.
MASVIDAL just made a statement.
That dude was talking wild, man. I had to show him that there's some bad out there and you don't want to wake him up.
George, by your definition, what is a bad
A couple ways you could describe it, but I would say somebody more than anything true to themselves. I love to do this to people. Freeze them up, you know? That's why I love competing.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
I love to do that. It's my gift to the world. For those seconds that captivate your mind and you're just speechless, you're welcome.
Am I the only one in the room afraid? I mean, I'm genuinely afraid.
La réussite suprême de MASVIDAL survient pendant que DIAZ est en pause. Une interruption qui s'est étendue sur près de 3 ans. Mais pendant laquelle il demeure actif à la DIAZ Academy à Stockton. Se préparant à un retour inévitable s'il arrive à trouver un adversaire digne.
I was trying to get a fight. And I want a big fight. I didn't want no joker fight, you know? A lot of fights I've lost because somebody's held on to me real tight or ran from me and kicked at me and ran and grabbed a hold so that they were just stopping the fight from happening. And I'm sick of these lame-ass guys trying to not fight.
guy that's 50-0, you know, but if he's fighting the clock and not the other person, then nobody's really ever gonna care.
It's all about real warfare. That's what I grew up training in under Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and the DIAZ Army. We're going for the finish by any means. So I might as well fight guys who are trying to take me out.
L'ancien champion des poids légers, Anthony Pettis, est l'un des finisseurs les plus inouïs de l'histoire de l'UFC. Et ses succès continuels attirent l'attention de DIAZ.
He's a real fighter. He's been in the game. He's trying to finish people and take them out, and he's got good fights.
Anthony Showtime Pettis! Whoa!
And that's what we got.
It's hard to recall a more anticipated recent MMA return than Diaz getting back on the proven ground tonight.
Nate Diaz is a fighter's fighter. He loves to scrap, and he relishes combat.
He now awaits the man they call Showtime. A man who has a highlight reel that stacks up with any fighter in the game. It's not just flash, as he puts it. It is flash with some serious substance.
Wild stuff that comes out of nowhere, and a full range of techniques. And if you take him down, no picnic on the ground either. It's just got a full range of skill.
Fighting out of Stockton, California!
They have been on each other's radars for nearly a decade. It is the 4-1-4 versus the 209 Nate Diaz, ending his near 3-year layoff here tonight.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Let's go!
Diaz with a lot of pressure. Pettis caught him, though, with the right hand there. Oh, there's that high kick.
Pro Diaz crowd trying to get behind their fighter.
This is where Diaz can get up the most. If he can turn it into a dirty boxing match, take the kicks out of the equation.
Work him there! Work your space, Nathan!
You can also try to exhaust him and slow him down. Diaz has a solid ground game. Pettis gave up his back. He gave up his back. This is huge for Diaz.
Stop!
The first round was great by Diaz. We'll see how he adjusts.
Nate is doing a good job of staying on top of him, smothering him, making it difficult for him to uncork those shots. Pettis looks like he's fading a bit. Oh, big elbow. The Diaz brothers are both known for having sensational cardio. Big knee up the middle, a right hand by Nate.
Now an elbow from Pettis.
Oh, man, this is phone booth warfare.
Wow.
Pettis slumps down. He's exhausted.
One day I'm gonna die. Take you out with me.
Stand up, breathe. Come on, let's dig deep.
You can put me in the ground, but the storm will swell, you'll see.
All right, it's on the third final round. Hell, let's go.
Here we are, right back in the phone booth. Diaz loves this style fight right here.
This is his world. This is what he lives for. When he sees you fading, it gives him energy, like right here. The volume. Beautiful left hand by Diaz. Another right hand. A left hand.
Oh,
spinning back fist.
Oh, he got him. Those knees are heavy.
For Diaz. Oh,
huge knees. Huge knees.
Oh,
Pettis is in trouble.
Down. Ready to go, Nate. He's ready to go.
I bring the wind and the rain.
Getting his back. He's beating him up.
I bring suffering and pain.
Looking for the choke.
I'm gonna tear your houses
Oh.
down.
Went for the arm. Lost it.
High-level battle on the ground right here.
Got it on the chin. Pettis reverses it again. This is crazy. Oh, he lost it.
For those who maybe thought the layoff would be a factor for Nate Diaz, it certainly was not. Back and seemingly better than ever tonight.
By unanimous decision, Nate Diaz!
Feels good to be back.
Do you think you will be back permanently now? You took a nice long layoff of 3 years off.
The reason I was off is because everybody sucked. There was nobody to fight. But Jorge Masvidal had a good last fight. Good last fight. There ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who done it right but me and him. So I know my man's a gangster, but he ain't no West Coast gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, would that be fun? Oh, please make that happen.
He's been in the game. He's trying to finish people and take them out, and he got good fights. It's a worthy opponent to me. I want to be involved in real fights. Right. Because I'm a real martial artist, and I want to fight real martial artists. If anybody wants some of it, come get it.
Just let these two go at it. Everybody wants to see it. They're both going to scrap. Neither of them are going to lay down.
Until then, everybody needs to step their game up. You got to recognize who's the best of the best in this game, and it's not who they're saying it is. It's who I'm saying it is.
La motivation est rarement un problème pour les combattants de toujours, comme le mi-moyen du top 5 de l'UFC, MASVIDAL. Mais il accepte toujours l'appui de l'un de ses premiers mentors, l'entraîneur de coups portés, Paulino Hernandez.
Not only did he mentor me in sports, but in life, he put me in the right path. And I mean, there's not a day he doesn't call me and make sure that I'm on the right path. You know, there's a lot of times where I'll get to a practice and it's the second practice or the third practice of the day. I'm like, I don't got it in me. Paulino will look me right in my soul and tell me, no, we're gonna find it.
Gancho, doble gancho. Ya yo opera la cara. Doble uppercut.
Depuis le début de leur collaboration, MASVIDAL et Hernandez ne se sont jamais préparés à un aussi gros combat que la finale qui les attend à l'UFC 244, contre un adversaire qui n'a pas besoin de présentation.
I'm not fighting Joe Blow. I'm not fighting a dude that's doing it for the camera. Nathan Diaz, I know he's coming to fight, man.
Ahora tira y yo te tiro para atrás y tú contestas.
This guy would fight me just as hard if 10 people are watching, or the whole world is watching, or if it's just me and him in a parking lot.
Nice.
Pain and fatigue are not going to be a question. So when you add those components, we're talking about we got to fight.
Ay, bótate rápido. Nice. Mira, tira. Rápido, suéltalo. Nice. Super.
You like violence. The circus show comes into town, Madison Square Garden. You want to see some wild animals? Tune in.
Une relation entraîneur-élève est souvent nécessaire pour guider les combattants de la vie de la rue à la notoriété professionnelle. Pour Nate Diaz, ce tutoriel vient de l'instructeur de boxe Richard Perez.
Right hook. Right hook. Everybody lift his right. Come on. That's it, my man.
Qui ne cesse d'aider la nouvelle génération à échapper au piège de Stockton.
Where's that left hand supposed to be? That's it. Keep that left hand up like that. There you go.
I know people come from Stockton and come to my gym to train their kids because they've been bullied, they've been jumped.
No, look it. When you throw, bring it back here. You're doing this. Just leaving this open, leaving this open. You want to do this.
There's a little kid who comes you would not believe. He's real timid, and he beat up a kid because the kid was bullying him because he learned how to box. And that makes me feel good.
When you throw that right uppercut, come back with that left hook. Yeah, then turn, yeah.
That I can have at least one person, nobody's picking on him anymore. Oh, he boxes. You know, that's all. If that's all it takes, I'm happy.
Perez conclut la plupart de ses journées en accueillant le héros local Nate Diaz pour une séance en soirée en vue de son prochain combat. Mais Diaz s'entraîne parfois de son propre chef. Au lieu d'un entraînement avec Perez ou d'une séance de Jiu-Jitsu à l'Académie, Diaz travaille autrement.
It's 11:15 now. I'm sure we'll be here all night. We're just getting started. For the most part, I just get up and get done what I gotta get done. Sometimes it's all through the day. Sometimes it's all through the night.
Have a good one, guys. Let's see it.
You put these long hours in, and your mind just talking to itself over and over and over all day long. And you know what I should do after this fight? F***ing do this, or get the McGregor fight. And I never planned on saying any of those things. But when Joe Rogan's holding you a mic, asking you a question, what happens is just the truth comes out.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight your ass.
So how about, here's the thought.
Pettis is in trouble.
Let's just show everybody who's the baddest in the game. And it's me. I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna defend it against this.
Jorge Masvidal had a good last fight. Good last fight. So I know my man's a gangster, but he ain't no West Coast gangster. You know what I'm saying?
And now everybody sees it. They feel it, they believe it, and then they're making us belts and shit.
This is for the baddest in the game. So I said to my guys, listen, tell me if I'm crazy, but what do you think about us actually having a baddest in the game belt?
Oh! Nate Diaz has never looked better.
And I will physically have that belt when I come back to New York. It'll be ready.
Of all the bad mother efforts that they seen walk through the doors of the UFC.
Masvidal's a guy that just lost the fight, man. He is 100% sure that this is his time.
They deemed this fight the two baddest that they ever seen. So let's get it.
You can fight for phony belts, or you can fight for the best in the game, dog.
À New York,
big knee up the middle, right hand by Nate.
Deux mi-moyens de calibre mondial élevés dans le combat.
That was a brutal knockout.
Voit l'aboutissement du travail d'une vie.
Nathan Diaz takes care of business.
Des rues à l'octogone, de la cour à la Mecque. Quand la poussière retombera sur l'UFC 244, l'homme le plus violent se lèvera.
Training hard, training to go for the kill and get the job done.
I'm coming to end somebody. They know he's not gonna take a step back. What happens, you know? Let's see.
La catégorie des poids moyens de l'UFC est plus électrisante que jamais.
Oh! He clipped him! Paulo Costa does it again!
Avec de nouveaux aspirants qui s'approchent d'un combat pour le titre.
And that's it!
A middleweight on the rise is Jared Cannonier.
Récemment unifié devant une foule record. Mais avant que la situation actuelle des poids moyens se matérialise, cette catégorie se définissait par l'ascension de Kelvin Gastelum parmi les aspirants.
Kelvin Gastelum is by no means a gimme fight for anyone at 185 pounds.
Oh! Nice 1-2 from Gastelum. Bisping is out.
My goodness, what power this young man has in his hands.
A middleweight contender emerges tonight.
I'm on a mission for gold. Let's go.
En avril dernier, Gastelum se bat pour le titre par intérim des 185 livres.
Gastelum possesses crazy power.
Oh, big right for Gastelum.
Et offre une solide opposition au roi en titre actuel, Israel Adesanya.
Oh, he looks high. Look at that.
That one got Adesanya's attention.
What heart by Kelvin Gastelum. Oh, my goodness.
Israel's trying to finish. Kelvin's still fighting.
One of the greatest title fights you will see as Israel Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum go the 25-minute distance.
That is the most hurt we've ever seen Israel Adesanya for sure in a fight. The most adversity he's ever felt.
Israel, the last
I was so ready to win that fight, you know, and it's devastating to lose a fight like that. It was so close, but you don't go through something like that and not grow from it.
Gastelum met près de 6 mois à récupérer mentalement et physiquement de l'épuisant combat de 5 rounds. Mais ces mois sans entraînement sont terminés. Et le meilleur gym de la Californie du Sud, autrefois désert, déborde maintenant d'énergie.
6 more minutes, guys. Here we start. Look at that. My goodness. The reunion? The reunion today? On the border.
Well, we're here at King's MMA headquarters in Huntington Beach, and it's a special day because Kelvin is back in camp. It means everybody's motivated, everybody's happy. And we as a team, we're here to support him.
Les proches de Gastelum sont en ville pour soutenir le retour du meilleur poids moyen de l'équipe. Même le double champion Henry Cejudo appuie les efforts de Gastelum pour obtenir un autre combat pour le titre.
Find your range, Calvin. Find your range. He really is on a mission for gold. Like, he really is, man. Like, he believes in his heart that he could do it. And so do we.
Nice. Jab out, jab out. Mentally, after months of his last fight for the title, I see him like a focus now. I see a different Kelvin. I have no doubt that he's gonna go for the title really soon and get it.
Let's go.
I was so hungry and ready to get back in there.
Move our head. Hit him at the same game. Touch him first, you angle first.
You know, I wanted a top 5 opponent. I wanted that guy that'll get me to the title shot. Beautiful, come up top. But all the top contenders were all booked up, and I think the next best thing was this Till matchup.
Someone tagged me on social media. It was like Kelvin putting a poll out there on Twitter. He sort of was like, who do you guys want to see me fight next? I was the highest guy. I think I got like a 43% over all the other guys. I seen it, I was like, okay, Kelvin Gastelum, he's a top middleweight. He was a top welterweight.
Step knee off you.
Why would I not take a fight like that?
Good.
The fans want to see it. Let's do it.
2 step back, 2. Good. Knee off it.
À l'UFC 244 à New York, Kelvin Gastelum affrontera le meilleur combattant de Liverpool, Darren Till, qui se battra à 185 livres pour la première fois de sa carrière dans l'UFC. Carrière amorcée par une course au titre électrisante chez les mi-moyens.
Confidence is high. The man lists himself as his hero.
Ancien kickboxer invaincu, il entre dans l'UFC et annonce bruyamment son arrivée sur la grande scène.
I am the greatest fighter on planet Earth.
I am simply better than everyone, and that doesn't mean the welterweight, that means every division.
It's a rally of punches here. What a stoppage!
In 200 years, they're going to remember my name in combat sports.
Il obtient rapidement un combat en finale chez lui, à Liverpool.
It's a moment he has willed into existence in his hometown. And Till has a it's a big left hand. There it is. Till is on top.
It's down with me now. No one.
Et un combat pour le titre des mi-moyens.
18 have tried. No one has succeeded in beating Darren Till in mixed martial arts. Oh! Knocked out for Woodley.
Darren looking for submission here. He got it. Whoa!
Mais c'est peut-être beaucoup trop en si peu de temps.
This is your comeback. Can you take that pressure and put on another dynamic performance that everybody's used to seeing from you? Oh, man!
Quand un combattant subit une première défaite, il recherche souvent une nouvelle motivation.
We're in my granddad's house. I used to live here when I was a kid.
Till pourrait s'inspirer de la naissance de sa deuxième fille, s'il n'avait pas toujours connu sa véritable voix.
You know, looking back, I was surprised at how quick the rise was. But I always knew I was going to be there at the top. Don't start now. Don't you dare start. When I was a kid, there was nothing else for me. I didn't want to do anything else, even though I remember many times my mother, you know, she always was interested in me going to college and going to university. And for me, it was always just about fighting. Come in. This is actually crazy. It's my mum.
Yeah, what's going on? Stop it.
I wanted to get off school to go and train in the gym to pursue what I really wanted to do in this life. So I'm not quitting. No way.
Inébranlable devant les échecs, Till est sur le chemin du retour avec son entraîneur-chef Colin Herron. Ils entreprennent un nouveau chapitre chez les poids moyens avec une demi-finale contre l'un des meilleurs de la catégorie, Kelvin Gastelum.
Darren's always been fit. We always work extra hard. And because he's normally cutting from a very big weight anyway to make welterweight, there won't be no effect at all on his cardio, no effect on his speed. Everything will be right.
Maybe a little bit at welterweight, I was a little bit weak and stopping my body from having certain things, and it was making me unhealthy. But I just want to fight the best guys. I know how good I am. I know I should be in there with Kelvin Gastelum. And I really am coming with everything I've got inside of me. And I know I can win.
Le meilleur combattant de Liverpool en Angleterre se concentre sur son camp en prévision de sa demi-finale à l'UFC 244. Les enjeux sont élevés pour les débuts chez les poids moyens de l'UFC de Darren Till, et le vétéran de 20 combats professionnels se prépare en conséquence.
This is probably the hardest I've ever worked. There's days where I wake up now and I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Like, please just be over. You know, that's the journey, innit? You gotta work hard.
Okay, Bush. Run along 10, circa 10, go.
Un calme étrange règne dans le gym lors des simulations de combat de l'équipe Carbon. Dans le cadre du strict parcours de l'entraîneur Colin Heron.
Go, make him move fast. Make him move fast. Sprint back with that glove. 20 seconds. We tend to spar in cycles, so we go through a technical stage. And then mid-camp, we start stepping up, make it more intense, up the power a little bit, but by that time, they're fit enough. Pushing pads on for safety, small gloves. So when they go a little bit harder, they're all good to go. And we're mixing it up. We're mixing it up, okay? So nothing too heavy. Minute rounds. Set. Go. Feet, boys, feet, move them. Movements and footwork, lots of it.
Sparring with Darren, it's as real as it's going to get in a gym environment. Darren spars as hard as you can possibly do in the gym, safely, without injuring your training partners.
20 seconds, come on. Bit more pace now, busier. I would imagine when they spar against Darren, they're pretty scared. You know, that's normal. But it brings out the best in them as well, so it makes them dangerous for Darren because they've got that little bit more fire in the belly where they want to hit him before he hits them. Right. Okay, quick drink, switch your gloves up.
L'entraînement a récemment atteint un nouveau sommet d'intensité à la veille du retour de Till dans l'octogone à l'UFC 244.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There you go.
L'équipe attribue sa nouvelle brutalité
nice fast hands, boys, last in.
À sa nouvelle catégorie des 185 livres.
Darren Till move up weight class. He's a lot less fatigued in training. He's not concentrating on trying to lose weight. He's concentrating on performing well and training hard. And his physique's improving as well because he's not constantly in a calorie deficit.
Monter de catégorie pour optimiser la performance est une nouvelle tendance dans l'UFC. C'est ce qui a mené Kelvin Gastelum tout près d'un combat pour un titre de l'UFC. Mais il veut que le réveil de Darren Till à l'UFC 244 soit brutal.
Jab cross, move forward, double jab. Go!
Yeah. He's gonna Feel good. I mean, I think he's gonna feel good.
Jab cross, step, half.
The only thing he's got to worry about is me.
Jab cross hook, hook cross hook, cross hook cross.
That's where the problem lies.
Darren Till, we got a message for you.
There we go.
You're messing with the future champion, man. You are that roadblock that's standing straight in front of him and that UFC gold.
I'm a better boxer. I'm definitely a better wrestler. I'm definitely a better jiu-jitsu guy. I beat him everywhere. You can bend the knee to KG.
Même si Till est sur le point de relancer sa carrière,
It is all about rebuilding. This could be his big ticket to the top.
il connaît bien l'octogone.
It's a rally of punches here. Darren Till shocks the world.
À l'UFC 244, Till apporte la même brutalité légendaire, lui ayant permis d'éliminer plusieurs des meilleurs au monde.
It's only me, him, and the referee inside of there. The cage gets locked. There's no help for no one there.
Till affronte GASTELUM pour décider de l'aspirant au titre des poids moyens.
It's a big left hand. Goes down. I'm not scared of anyone. Nice 1-2 from GASTELUM. Oh, Kelvin GASTELUM. You don't want that smoke. Let's send his ass back to England.
Suivi par une finale qui plaira à tous. Alors que les favoris de la foule, Nate Diaz
is spectacular in every single aspect of the game. I'm a warrior. I'm here to kill and be killed.
et Jorge MASVIDAL concluront la soirée.
Jorge is a guy that can do it all.
One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see.
The real is back.
L'homme le plus violent sera couronné.
If you like watching people that kick ass, tune in.
À l'UFC 244.
All that's left is the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
À New York.